Hi, my name is Ryan.
And my name is Shirley.
Today we'll be talking about homelessness in Lake Merritt.
Homeless is a major issue that affects many cities such as Oakland. Oakland's per capita homeless rate rose 47% from 2017 to 2019. As of July, it has been estimated that there are 4,000 homeless people in Oakland.
Many of the people reside in Lake Merritt. Lake Merritt, a seemingly public space, has been cleared out of homeless people by the city of Oakland multiple times. Today we'll be finding how the citizens of Oakland feel about the homeless people who reside in Lake Merritt.
So, do you mind briefly introducing yourself first?
My name is Luke Katz. I've been living in Oakland for 35 years. My name's Sean. I work at a local nonprofit around here in Oakland. I work with OUSD. I'm a photographer part-time. I'm waiting on somebody to do a photo shoot out right now. So.
Do you think homeless people should be able to reside at Lake Merritt?
Yeah, if the city doesn't provide spaces for them, then I think they should take whatever space they feel is viable for them to survive. Yeah, absolutely. So wherever it may be.
I think they should be able to live somewhere, and I think it's not a trivial. It's a complicated problem. It's not trivial, and I think the city should be providing sensible spaces, which they're not doing.
How do you think homelessness affects you, a person who utilizes it?
It doesn't really affect me. Sometimes the encampments are ugly, but that's not entirely the fault of the homeless people.
It kind of makes me want to be a little bit more active with homeless people, just because I see them. I come out here to enjoy the scenery, and it's disheartening to see human beings living in nooks and crannies of the city.
Actually, I've heard that a lot of the trash around the encampments do not come from the homeless people, but other nasty people who dump their trash on the homeless people, which is very strange.
And so, I definitely don't think it affects me negatively, other than the thought of responsibility through our local government.
Luke states how Oakland has a scarcity in terms of housing for homeless, and the homeless people should be able to live in areas around Oakland. He also states how homelessness isn't always the problem for the amount of trash or how ugly the encampments are, and that fortunate people are disposing their trash into the homeless encampments.
Sean believes that homeless people aren't given the justice they deserve. Homeless people should be able to reside in a commons as a public space shared by the community. To him, homeless people at Lake Merritt encourages him. The scarcity of resources inspires him to help his community and become a better person.
I'm Zach. I'm 32. I've been homeless for about 3 months now. I struggle with drug addiction and some mental health issues.
Do you think homeless people should be able to live here?
I do. I think that ideally there should be more funds and spaces allocated to the homeless. There's this sort of there's a lot of excess here with tech and stuff like that. So you have these people that are living in comfort and with more than their basic needs met, and then you have another set of people that are struggling even to get food and shelter and stuff like that. And yes, I absolutely do believe that the homeless should be able to.
Why did you choose Lake Merritt? Why did you choose to stay at Lake Merritt?
It's one of the more comfortable places for me. I'm sort of antisocial. A lot of the encampments where there's a bunch of people clustered together, I feel sort of unsafe. It's calm and it's a beautiful place.
Well, that's all I have to ask you. Thank you so
Okay.
much. To what Zach says, there should be more funds and spaces to the homeless people, and that there's more people living with basic needs than people who are in scarcity of food and housing. These people should be able to live anywhere in the commons instead of being disenfranchised of having a shelter. Lake Merritt is a calm and quiet place and is better than encampments which are stated to him to feel dangerous.
According to data collected by Oakland and Alameda County officials, Oakland is home to over half of Alameda County's rising homelessness population. To many people, homelessness at Lake Merritt may seem like an eyesore, dismaying any visitors or tourists. This is true for John, a local resident on Yelp who feels that Lake Merritt has taken a turn for the worse, overrun by homeless people. For others, homelessness at Lake Merritt inspires them to become a better person. Homelessness affects society in many ways. Communities who share public spaces with homeless people are morally affected.
How are you affected by the homelessness at Lake Merritt?